So this video is going to be a short one, and it's going to be on a topic that has brought me quite a bit of success over the last few months. I would say 2019, this is the sort of way to actually sell. It's a three-stage process, and it's purely on emails. So it's for people that, don't necessarily want to cold call, but it's selling via email. Now, I started off, I've tweaked and tested this method many times, and I'll write a little description below. In the description below, I'll link to an example sort of website, and where we'll have a template of the email you can actually use. And what I'm going to do is establish how I actually go about it, why I actually go about it this way, and actually how to land clients just by sending probably 3 emails. Now, the tricky thing is, obviously, if you're cold calling to get a decision maker on the phone, if you can actually scrape their email or figure out their email, get given their email, it's even easier. But in another video, I'll probably demonstrate how to actually get decision makers' email. So I'm going to talk about this through the recruitment sort of process. Typically, you want to actually use the email to first initially reach contact and propose them, a simple little proposal, and then have them come back to you and arrange a call and then move on from there. 99% of the time, if you arrange a call, you'll probably close a deal and start offering your recruitment services. So the email is very simple, and it works by going on job boards, seeing what companies are advertising. So for example, let's say British Gas are hiring for an accounts payable person. You would find the HR director at British Gas and send them an email. You would say, hello, I've seen you're recruiting for this. Just wondered if you ever use recruitment agencies to help source candidates or add to the candidate pool. After that, you'd write a short description. This is what we do. This is what we offer. When can we arrange a call, or would you like to know further details? You can end it that way. Like I said, I'll put a link in the description so you can have a look at a sample sales email for recruitment services. Tweak it to your advantage. Chances are you won't get an email back. So if you do, you don't want to necessarily think. It's very tempting, and 90% of people actually say, oh, they're not interested, they deleted my email. If you caught them at a bad time, you can try emailing them in the afternoon and try email in the morning. So you'd always work off your original email. So you'd forward it back onto them and say, just a quick bump on the email, wondered if it would be of interest, or should I contact you at a later date? After that, that's stage 2. You would leave it for a while. After that, I would wait 3-4 days. And this is the key part. This email itself has literally landed me more clients than my actual emails I send out originally, just the first email. So I send hello, and obviously there's a bit of research involved in this. So for British Gas, you could say, hi, recently we've placed, or we've sold, or we've helped our client in this sector. So you want to make it location based and sector based. So just going back to the example, you would say, I've recruited for, 6 accounts payable people in the last month. And in that, I've successfully placed it for 2 of your competitors, and name the competitors. And literally, I get such a high response rate coming back from that. I will obviously give you an example of that email. And how you can actually make big money from this, because you can get clients on board, and it's very simple to do. You don't necessarily need to pick up the phone and call 100 people. You can just email. I tend to try and email at least 10 to 30 people a day. Eventually people do start getting back to you, but stay on top of the funnel. If you want to start off slow and you can't manage it, then all you need to do is just land that one client. And believe me, from what I've seen and what I've experienced, people prefer emails than calls, 100%. They want to know what you're calling about, why you're calling, and if you can get through to them. And the disadvantage of it is you might not get the right person when you follow up in an email. But chances are, when they're HR director or the senior, they usually forward it on, especially the final email. Now, if you don't hear back from that final email, what I would simply suggest is sending one short 2-line email saying thank you for your time, or not necessarily thank you for your time, but thank you for seeing the email. Chances are you've got everything covered at the moment. Should there ever be a requirement, this is my email, just is my website. Please have a look, and then go from there. So it's literally the goodbye email, and I would follow up in 3 to 6 months on that. starting afresh on a new email. If they remember you, that's a good thing. If they don't, just carry on the process once more. So yeah, I would definitely, if you're looking to get your first client in a recruitment agency, or you just want to improve on this is my secret sauce, and has landed me 50 plus clients in 6 months, just by doing this mixture with cold calling. But literally I generate more signed terms than most agencies do in a year that I've done in 6 months, and that's working with teams of 5. I've done it all by myself.